YouTube tip number one. If you're recording and you can't see that you're recording, definitely get up and check and make sure you're still recording. Today, I'll be doing my 1 year review on my instant cameras that I do have. This is Broken Advance and I hope you enjoy. Well, the two instant cameras that I do have are the Instax FujiFilm. Instax FujiFilm 300 wide and the Polaroid 600. Both of these cameras are extremely special to me, so I hope it's like no bias in my review / comparison, but I love them equally. The Fujifilm Instax wide. Got this camera right before a big road trip with my bros in Arizona. It was 4th of July. Well, yeah, no, it was 4th of July when I actually ordered it off Amazon. I got like a kit. It came with this camera, this little bag right here, 2 packs of film and batteries for like, I want to say like $160. Like if I find the link, I'll put it in the description. But I bought this camera for myself as like a present. I had got into the program that I was applying for in school at the time. So this was like a graduation. Not graduation, I'm tripping. This was like a congratulations gift for getting into the program for myself. Now this one on the other hand, the Polaroid 600, I had this one about 2 years. I had this one for a year on Christmas. This was gifted to me by a very, 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 very special person that truly believes in me with a lot of things, and I love him to death. But he got me this camera for Christmas. It's a Polaroid 600, but it's limited. I don't want to say limited edition, but it feels limited edition to me. But it's the Yosemite one. I'm like so happy with this camera. It was a collaboration with Parks Project, and they have plenty of different Polaroids. If you go in there, Retrospect too was like a part of this. And I think Retrospect is in charge of like the cameras, and then Parks Project like pick the colors and like the national park, cause you know that's like some like hiking shit. I don't know, but it's a cool website though. First, let's talk about price. I got the Instax wide on Amazon in a kit, so I paid about $160 for it, and for the Polaroid, it was gifted to me, so I'm not too sure how much it costs exactly, but I did look some up in there about $150 to $200. So there's not too much of a price difference in between both cameras, but if you really want to get a good deal, you can go on eBay and just go on eBay every day. Check eBay like your Instagram, and I'm pretty sure you can find both of these cameras for a decent price. I guess now we can talk about the film. Both of these cameras take instant film. This one only takes the Instax wide, and it comes in color and black and white. I haven't tried the black and white yet, only color. So the Polaroid comes in black and white and color too. I only tried black and white once, so I would definitely have to get more on that, but I'm only going to talk about color. So it takes 600 speed film, and both boxes of film cost $20. Instax wide, you get 20 pictures or 20 photos, and for the Polaroid, you get 8. Polaroid is obviously like more expensive, because buying the pack for the Instax, you're getting like $1 a shot, and then buying the pack for the Polaroid, you're getting 200. Lit. You're getting $2. Each photo is $2.50. Both of these cameras are very beautiful to look at. Like honestly, I can look at these and I'm like happy. Both of these cameras look cute to me. I'd always tend to lean towards the Polaroid because of that, like just the opening of it, like, oh, and that sound. So like, I don't know, it just looks so cool. I don't know, it just looks cool. The colors are dope. I love the yellow and the brown. This one is very pleasing to the eye for me. The Fujifilm Instax, I've seen it come in this color. I've seen an all white one only on eBay. I think it was on Amazon for a tad bit, but this is the black and silver one. Still a cool camera. I don't think either one of these are like ugly or like I don't like the way they look. Both of these cameras will draw plenty of attention to you. For me, I guess I notice more so when I'm like out with my friends and taking pictures and everything. Like my friends are kind of like used to it because they just know I'm going to always have a camera. They just don't know like which one of these, because it's like fun getting instant camera. It's fun just getting the instant photo. Like you just can't beat that feeling of like taking a picture and it's printing out. Like it's one thing you take a picture on your phone and like swipe through it, but it's a whole nother thing when you take a picture and it prints out right there and you can like put it in your pocket with your phone. I guess now we can talk about how it feels in your hand. So the Fujifilm opens like that. You know, it's a little power button on the top. You just flick it like that. And the Fujifilm feels like it's so easy to get a handle of this camera. Because another big thing for me as a photographer, I love to take photos, but I also love photos taken of me too. I like to be the model too sometimes. Like, so sometimes passing the camera to a friend is like a big thing for me. And holding this camera is a lot easier. It's very big and it has this amazing hand grip on the side that you can use. And it has like a little thing back here for your thumb. The only thing that confuses people when they pick this camera up for the first time is like where to look, because it's like on the side right here. And yeah, and then both viewfinders are like so small, so it can be easy for you to like be looking and then it just don't look right. But that's for this camera, for the Instax. But for the Polaroid 600, most people know where to look at because obviously they just opened it from the front. So they know they have to look in this little viewfinder back here. It's more so like how do they hold this camera without blocking anything and like firing the advance, because right here is the one with no flash and then the big one is with flash. So like getting them to like get the right hold, because some people hold it like this, then they want to go like this, and this. It's like so many. I just seen so many different hand movements. It's kind of crazy, but good thing they both come with straps. So when you hand this to a friend that doesn't know, much about holding the camera, put that strap on. Put that strap on, because if they drop the camera, it's not because they wanted to. They really did it by. It probably slipped out their hand trying to press the damn advance button. Oh, batteries. OMG, I don't know how I forgot about batteries. So the Fujifilm, yes, I bought the kit and it came with batteries, so it takes 4 AA batteries, and I haven't really had to change them. Like, this is the same batteries that I bought with the camera 2 years ago. They're still working great. The Polaroid on their end, I think this is like the coolest thing about Polaroid. Like, the battery is in the film. Like, so if you got film, you got a battery. So you're like kind of good on their end. You don't ever have to worry about it being dead if you have film. So that's fucking cool. Polaroid won on that one. They won on the batteries. I guess we can talk about the photos. Yeah. So Polaroid portraits. Polaroid portraits, Polaroid portraits, Polaroid portraits. I cannot stress that enough. Polaroid is so great for portraits, like, in my opinion. You just cannot beat that Polaroid vibe. Like, I know that's probably like very vague. I'm not really digging deep into that description, But you know what to look, you know what a Polaroid, like how it be looking, and you know if you see a picture, you like, damn, that's a Polaroid. Like you don't even gotta like really second guess it for real. But they're good. More so single, like one person, two people max. Three people, you kind of like pushing it because it's a square. But that's where the Instax Y comes in. Like I do like the portraits with like three and more people, or like just three people. Sometimes two if I want to get the background or something, I guess. But I mainly like the Instax for like landscape. Oh, they get so many good landscape photos. Definitely is higher resolution. But like I said earlier, this camera is refurbished. This isn't a fresh out the factory camera. This is a refurbished camera, and they like redid the outside. And this is like fresh out the factory. So obviously this one takes a clearer image. But that's why I like it more for landscape, because sometimes the portraits they do come out good. Like I said, depending on the situation and the lighting. But landscape, portrait. But you can do either or. But that's my preference. Oh, let's talk about the features of each camera. So the features on both instant cameras are legit the same except one. With the Instax FujiFilm, your on button is like right here on the front. You just do a little twist. So when you first turn it on, it's set at 0.9 to 3 meters. And then you just twist it like this, and it goes to 3 meters to infinity. The shutter button's here, and then on the back, it has a digital photo counter. And then with this photo counter, it's two little buttons on the side. One is to lighten the image, darken the image, and turn the flash on and turn it off. I more so use the lightening and darkening. I always let the flash go on because sometimes like the flash, I don't know, I just always let the flash go on. But those are the features on the Fuji Instax. On the Polaroid 600, it's just about the same, just in kind of in different places. No flash is the back one. With flash is the front one. And then to lighten and darken the image, you just right here in the front. It does have an analog photo counter, and with this one, I'm assuming back, I don't know when, I'm not doing no research because like I'm just not, but I'm assuming they did 10 shots in the old Polaroid film packs. Like you'll get 10 photos because this sets at 10. When I put a new roll of film in there, it sets at 10. So in the beginning, I kept thinking I had 2 shots left, and then come to find out there's nothing in there because it's counting down from 10 instead of 8. As soon as you remember that it's 8 instead of 10, then you really won't run into much of an issue. And like I said, they both have their little safety straps. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to put the strap on. Like, don't ever hesitate to put the strap on. You, especially if you passing it to a friend to take a picture, put that strap around their neck. Don't ruin the day. Or not ruin the day. More so ruin the moment. Don't do that by just not putting the strap on. Like, come on now. Come on now. Alright, cool. So obviously after you take a picture, this one prints out the top, this one prints out the front. And I know Outcast says shake it like a Polaroid picture, but like nowadays you don't really have to shake them no more. You just like put them in the dark. Normally when I buy the Fujifilm box, I really wish I had one, but I throw them away. They're like a perfect little storage box for like, as soon as you take the film out and you start using it, you can just put it right back in there. It fits in there perfect, and it's not sturdy or anything. I just feel like it's a little more safe. The Polaroid package, most of the time, the way you ripped it, it probably like just didn't come out right. Okay, so I can't make it seem like these cameras are all peaches and cream. I definitely have my dislikes with both of these cameras. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I love these cameras to death. Like, I honestly feel complete being able to have both a Fuji and a Polaroid in my, I guess, collection. I don't be liking to call it collection because, like, I ain't collecting this shit. Like, I'm more so like, I just love the variety that I can have. But I guess, make it simple, that I have in my collection. But one of the things I don't like about Polaroid is how expensive it is. Like I said, it's like $2.50 a shot, like, or $2.50 a photo. That's like not cheap, and you get 8 photos as if I was to go buy the Instax wide for $20, and I got 20 pictures. So like, I definitely can say that's one thing that kind of like I don't like about the Polaroid. And one thing I don't like about the Instax wide is how awkward it is to store. Like, it's just like an awkward shape. I have a proper camera bag. It fits in there perfectly. But like, I don't carry that everywhere. Like, if I'm going out to the bar, I'm not carrying my my professional camera bag with me. Like, I'm not doing that. That's just, it doesn't go in my outfit. Period. That's the reason why I don't wear it, because it doesn't go in my outfit. Just storing it in like certain bags just be weird. And then like, since the power button is like on the front right here, it would definitely turn on and like take a picture. I haven't had to take a picture on me, but it is definitely turned on while it was in the bag. And then like, all of this is motorized, so if it turns on by itself and like something is blocking the lens hard enough for it not to open, it can low-key break. Like, and if it breaks, then I'm gonna really be sad, because I ain't gonna know until I go get it out the bag and take a picture. But that's like one of the, I guess that's my dislikes to both of these cameras. I love these cameras to death. Like I said, I feel complete being able to have both in my possession.